To this day, there is something that I just still do not understand about the Therian community, and that is, of course, physical Therians. Not the concept of them, or the experience, or validity, I mean the treatment of the concept. See, with my experience, I would probably be considered a physical Therian. Though that label has so many controversies and all sorts of stuff surrounding it, I don't use the label, or any of the labels made to mean the same thing. But one thing you will see in almost any Therian's comment section are a few key comments, namely, you're not actually an animal, and you are a human. Now these of course would bother any Therian, but sometimes I see Therians saying this to other Therians. More specifically, Therians with more of a constant experience, like those who are constantly shifted, those who are always their stereotype, things like that. And since therianthropy is such a wide variety of experiences, and in and of itself is an umbrella term for so many different things, you'd think that Therians wouldn't really be commenting this on other Therians' pages. Many Therians identify as an animal, but are aware of and kind of accept their physical human body, or that their body is human. But some Therians, myself included, don't perceive themselves that way. Some Therians consider their body to also be that of their stereotype because that is who they are, so why would my body not be? And that is where most people say, well, your cells, you're biologically human. On a microscopic level, you are human. And to that I say, am I? You've never seen my cells, or my DNA, and actually neither have I. And even if I did, I am not a scientist or somebody trained to understand what those signals mean. I mean, have you ever seen a string of what DNA looks like? Chances are you wouldn't be able to tell what is human and what is not on a biological level unless you have that training. And if you do, are you a philosopher? Do you understand what goes on inside of somebody's head? Because you would actually need both things to really tell if somebody is human. Also, let's say that matters. Let's say that because my cells are a certain shape or do a certain thing, that means that my body is human. Who cares? When humans are like, oh, if you look at someone only for their physical appearance or physical traits, that's shallow. But when you do it for a Therian and say, no, your body is actually human, even if you don't consider it or feel that way, is that not the same thing? It doesn't matter that my cells might say human in a laboratory setting to somebody who has the expertise to read it. I'm still a wolf. And yeah, maybe my experience is different than yours and maybe you don't like it or even uncomfortable by it, but that's not my problem and I don't really care. Now you may not think I'm a wolf or even consider me one at all, but that doesn't mean I'm not one or that I can't be one. Because at the end of the day, if I'm not hurting myself or others and not causing any harm, why does it matter if I identify as a wolf? You can identify as a human all you want. I'm gonna go somewhere else. But as long as this is not hurting you, getting in the way of your daily life, or hurting anyone else, you are completely valid in your Therian identity and you don't have to worry about what other people think.